Vic and Claudia get to scheming on their old man. There's some trifling shit here. They trying to set him up over dinner. Claudia tell Vic to come over to finalize plans because she got Doyle at the house. As Vic is on his way, the feds catch up with him. Bring him in. Tell him they got eyewitnesses on a murder he did some time ago. Tell him he going down for first-degree murder unless he work with him. Vic requests to get lawyered up. DeFranco and Sang go back into the watch room where Stacy Marks is like, it's all good, let him go. He's the way to Tommy Egan. So let him go, we'll watch him. And he'll connect us closer to Tommy. Now, DeFranco doesn't like how Stacy moving one bit on this, but he's okay to let things play out the way they will. He knows that this could be one of the biggest cases of her career. She has said as much. Vic makes his way over. They plan for Vic to have dinner with Walter. Leave out before the Dublin squad comes in and kill everybody in sight. Vic takes off to prepare for the night. Meanwhile, Brendan, Doyle, and Claudia have a pre-celebration of Walter's death. Get the bumping and grinding. Claudia hopped on top like cat in a hat. Hop on pop. When she done, she hop off, grabs her another stiff one, this time in the form of a drink in a glass at the bar. She like, yeah, I can't wait to be the head of the Flynn family. Brendan like, hold on, player. Tells her that probably ain't gonna happen. Folks back home is old school. They won't deal with her as the boss if there is a man left alive in the Flynn family. So as long as Vic is alive, she can't be the queen. Now this throws a wrench in things for her. And of course, Claudia gets to working things out in her head. A little later, still at Claudia Place, Brendan gets a call saying that the timeline for the slaughter has been moved up a little bit. Tells Claudia to tell Vic to get out of there a little earlier. Claudia like, don't worry about Vic. I got him, I'll tell him. Claudia says nothing. Sees this as a means of getting Vic out the way and getting closer to the throne. Vic get to the house for dinner, sees his pops, but guess who also there? Paulie. Vic is shook. He like, what is Paulie doing here? Walter like, he came and apologized. That's my ace. That's my ace boom coon. That's water under the bridge. Now Vic don't know what to do because he definitely don't want Paulie to get hit. He like, Uncle Paulie, why don't you run and get some of that special scotch I like so much back at the house? Walter like, nonsense. We got plenty of a drink here. Vic leave out the room, hit up Claudia. Tell her that Paulie's there. She tells him to get Paulie out. We still set for the original time of the hit. Don't tell him that it's been moved up. Vic sit down with Walter and Paulie, looking stupid. Because now Paulie gonna get caught up in all this. All of a sudden, them guns start popping. Vic look at his watch like, what in all the fuck? Walter go and check his security cameras. Masked men in black are everywhere. Walter goes to get ready for war. As they leaving out, Vic stops Paulie like, are you really going to follow him after all the crap he did to you? I understand, Vic, but ain't your pops right around the corner? Paulie like, 1,000,000 times over, I would follow him. What the fuck is wrong with you? We family. I would do the same for you. They all load up. Guns start popping, they go outside. Paulie takes out a couple cats before he get laid down. Of course, he falls into the pool. I knew somebody was going to fall into that damn pool. Vic sees the guy who was at the meet with him and Claudia and Doyle, the leader of this hit squad. The leader sees him there confused, like, why are you here? Takes a shot at him anyway. Now Vic know it's on. Walter come out, cutting dudes down with the sawed off. Takes out every remaining enemy, except the blind side, the Crown Vic. Walter screaming, Claudia did this. Vic screaming back, nah, it was you, player. He still got that contempt in his heart for how Gloria was killed. Walter tells him at least Claudia had balls. Walter turns his back so Vic could put that slug in him, because Walter knows it's over. Vic does put that slug in him. Bow! But it's not the final one. Drops Walter, though. Tells Walter Claudia didn't betray him alone, that he was in on it too. So nah. I don't know why folks be talking when they about killing each other. I don't understand this concept, but knowing he about to die, Walter just start going in on Vic. Blow! Vic put one right in Walter's left eye. Flynn Dynasty just changed hands. But Vic's whole world is coming to an end. Sister just tried to have him killed with his pops. Pops gone. Feds coming down on him. Love of his life gone. Nowhere to go. No one to run to. Vic returns to Claudia's crib, where they waiting on the word that everything is done. But they're not going to get that word because the job got messed up. Main man killed on the job. Vic walks in, tells him that he was there when the men came in. Now Doyle, not knowing Claudia's ill-gotten plans, tells him that the timeline was moved up. Vic says, nobody told me, looking dead at Claudia. Claudia get on that CYA. Makes it seem like Doyle is the problem. Puts one in Doyle. Bow! Now Vic knows better after seeing this. Know his sister crazy as hell. And still got the gun in her hand, so he plays it cool. She like, Doyle tried to mess us up. Vic like, you the one. Thanks for looking out. Vic leave Claudia, go straight to the feds. Talking about he ready to talk. Right then, Stacy Marks get text that the whole Flynn family gone, murdered. Except the two kids. Vic still talking. Talking about he want a new life, full immunity, putting it all on Claudia. Stacy like, okay, player. But you're going to have to infiltrate CBI for full immunity. We want that whole network, mainly Tommy, mother, Egan.